Coco so go. Spin around the block everywhere you go. See now the air you be not just a radio. 96.9, 96.9. Oh, oxygen. 96.9, 96.9. Oh, oxygen. 96.9, 96.9. Oh, oxygen. 96.9, 96.9. Oh.
Reading Oxygen FM 96.9. Inform, inspire, ignite.
Alright, it's a beautiful Saturday morning on Oxygen 96.9 FM Ibadan. Welcome to Kiddies Lounge, your favorite radio show. Welcome once again. This is a class on here where we dive into the world of science and we'll look at interesting topics on science. Good morning to you. How are you and how was the night? I hope you have a very great night and you wake up healthy this morning. Welcome to Kiddies Lounge once again. Good morning. Who's joining us for the first time? This is Kiddies Lounge. This is where we dive into the world of science. We look at interesting topics on science together. Let's quickly look at our last topic. Let's quickly revise what we learned last week. We'll look at it before we proceed to today's class. Last class we look at a very interesting topic, which is nutrition. Yeah, that was our last topic. Look at nutrition, and we are going to continue with the topic. We were unable to finish it up. By God's grace, today we are going to finish it up this morning. So the topic we are treating today is nutrition as well. But last week we looked at the meaning of nutrition. We look at the modes of nutrition, that is the types of nutrition that we have. Likewise, we look at under the types of nutrition, then we look at another subtopic under that, which is the types of heterotrophic nutrition. So let's quickly look at the meaning of nutrition again. I told us that all living things need food to survive. All living things need food to survive. Food provides the body with nutrients needed for growth, energy, repair of damaged tissues, and protection against diseases. I told you that animals cannot make their own food, but green plants can do that. Therefore, they must obtain food from animals, must obtain food from plants or other animals. So the process by which animals obtain and use food is called nutrition. So in simple form, I gave you the definition of nutrition as the process by which living organisms obtain food and use it for energy, for growth, for repair of damaged tissues, and maintenance of body functions. Then we proceed to the types or modes of nutrition. The types or modes of nutrition. I told you that we have two types or two modes of nutrition. The first one is autotrophic nutrition. Autotrophic nutrition. That is the first type of types of nutrition or mode of nutrition that we have. Then the second one is called heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Yes, we have autotrophic and we have heterotrophic mode of nutrition. These are the two types of nutrition that I said we have, and we look at the meaning of autotrophic nutrition. I told you that we have the meaning of autotrophic nutrition. I told you that autotrophic nutrition is a type of nutrition in which plants generate their own food. That is, in which organisms manufacture their own food from simple substances like carbon dioxide, water, and using sunlight and chlorophyll. So, and I told you that green plants and some bacteria and algae, they are the one that fall into this mode of nutrition. They are the one that can manufacture their own food themselves. So autotrophic nutrition is a mode of nutrition in which organisms manufacture their own food from simple substances like carbon dioxide, water, sunlight, chlorophyll, and the process is called photosynthesis. The process by which plants manufacture their own food is called photosynthesis. And I told you that all these organisms that we have mentioned, be it plants, algae, and bacteria, they have some things in common which make it possible for them to carry out this autotrophic mode of nutrition. I told you they have green pigment in them we call chlorophyll that help them to tap energy from sunlight and so on. Then likewise we talk about heterotrophic nutrition, that this is the mode of nutrition in which organisms cannot make their own food. No, they obtain their food by feeding on plants. Are you getting me now? They feed on plants or other animal, either dead or living. Are you getting me now? Which means that these green plants, they serve as a producer. They serve as producer. So the heterotrophic mode of nutrition, all these animals that fall into this group, they depend on what? The green plant for their food. So heterotrophic nutrition is the mode of nutrition in which organisms cannot make their own food. They obtain food by feeding on plants, other animals, either living or dead. So I will talk about them that they cannot manufacture their food. They depend on other organisms for nourishment. So such organisms are like human being. We are under heterotrophic mode of nutrition because we don't produce our food ourselves. No, we depend on these green plants either directly or indirectly. And as I explained to us last class, that living human being, we depend on plants directly or indirectly. Eating your veggies like that is like you feed directly on plant, and there are some things we feed on that they are made out of what? Green plant. Are you getting me now? We feed either directly or indirectly on plant, and likewise we feed on animals as well. Are you getting me now? Then your cows, They feed directly on what? On plants. Are you getting me? They feed directly on plants. Your lions, your dog, your bird, your fungi, and so on. All these ones they exhibit heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Are you getting me now? They exhibit heterotrophic mode of nutrition because they depend on plants or other animals for their food. So then under this heterotrophic mode of nutrition, I told you that it is subdivided into three. The first one is holozoic nutrition. I told you we have parasitic nutrition, and I told you that we have saprophytic nutrition. These are the three types of heterotrophic nutrition. And from holozoic, I told you that it is the type of nutrition in which our organism ingests solid or liquid food. They digest it, absorb it, and use them. Then remove the undigested waste from the body. Are you getting me now? And I gave us examples of our organism that exhibit holozoic mode of nutrition. Human being, that is, we exhibit holozoic mode of nutrition because we ingest solid food or liquid, then we use it, we absorb it, then the undigested one are removed from our body in form of excretion and feces like that. You get it? Then dog, cats, and so on. Then when we are talking about parasitic mode of nutrition, I told us that it is a type of nutrition in which organisms, the parasite, these organisms are referred to as parasites. They live rather on or inside. They live on or in, they live rather on or inside another organism. Are you getting me now? The organism they are living or inside is called host. Are you getting me? So, and they obtain their food from it. Then there is something you need to know. They usually cause harm to their host. So this type of nutrition is called parasitic nutrition. It is the mode of nutrition in which organism, the host, the parasite, lives in or on another organism, which is the host. They obtain their food from it and cause harm to the host. Examples are tapeworm, roundworm, mosquito, tick. Yes, like your tick now. This tick, they live, let's use tick and cattle or tick and dog. Tick live on cattle like that. Are you getting me now? So feeding on them, sucking the blood, and after sucking the blood like that, they cause harm to the body of that cow or dog. So they are causing harm to the host. So that is parasitic nutrition. Then the third one is saprophytic nutrition. I told us that it is a type of nutrition in which organisms obtain their food from dead and decaying plants and animals. They secrete digestive enzymes into the dead materials and absorb the digested nutrients. Are you getting me now? So this mode of nutrition is a type of nutrition in which organisms they feed on dead and decaying plants and animals. So they will secrete enzymes. Remember, enzymes are organic catalysts that speed up the rate of chemical reaction. So they help these plants and animals to decay faster. So they suck out whatsoever they want to and they use it as their food. So examples of that are mushrooms, bread mold, yeast, and so on. So that was about our last topic. We talk about the meaning of nutrition, the modes or types of nutrition. We talk about autotrophic nutrition. We talk about heterotrophic nutrition. And under heterotrophic nutrition, we talk about holozoic. We talk about parasitic. Then we talk about saprophytic phytic mode of nutrition. So let's quickly go for a break. When we come back, we proceed to today's class, where we are going to look at the process of nutrition. Then likewise, we look at feeding habits of animals. Then lastly, we are going to look at importance of nutrition. So when we come back, we are going to proceed with that. Good morning. If you are just joining us for the first time, welcome to Kiddies Lounge. This is a class on here where we dive into the world of science. So, and today we are talking about nutrition. We have been talking about this topic since last week, and today we are going to conclude the class by God's grace. So please, if you can join us on our social media handles, we are live on Facebook, Oxygen 96.9 FM, on YouTube, Oxygen 96.9 FM Ibadan. So please do wait to join us. You can drop your comment, you can react and share. Thank you for joining us. So today, as I said earlier, we are proceeding with the topic we have been treating, and today we want to look at feeding habits in animals. Feeding habits in animals. Animals need food to live, as we know, to grow, to move, and to reproduce. Different animals eat different kind of food. Some animals eat only plants. Some eat only other animals. Some eat both plants and animals, while others feed on dead animals. The different ways animals obtain and eat their food are called feeding habits. So feeding habits are different ways animals obtain and eat their food. You can put that one down, you can jot it down. Feeding habits are different ways animals obtain and eat their food. I repeat, feeding habits are different ways animals obtain and eat their food. So let's look at this. We are going to talk about the 4 feeding habits in animals. The first one is called herbivores. Yes, herbivores. The second one is carnivores. Then the third one is omnivores. Then the last one, which is the fourth one, they are called scavengers. So we are going to look at these 4 feeding habits in animals. When we are talking about herbivores, herbivores are animals that eat only plants or plant products. Herbivores are animals that eat only plants or plant products. They don't eat any other thing save plant or plant products. Like they eat maybe they eat the fruits produced by the plant. They eat grasses. They eat maybe tubers. Maybe tubers produced by the plant, like like yam. Now we have some animals that are feeding on yam, like cassava. Then like carrots. Are you getting me now? That one is also plant. Veggies. Are you getting me now? So animals that eat only plant or plant products are called herbivores. So they feed on grass, leaves, fruit, seed, and stems. Examples of herbivores, that is, examples of herbivorous animals, are cow. They feed mainly on plant produce. Goat, sheep, rabbit, horse, elephant, and so on. All these animals I've mentioned, they are herbivorous animals. So their feeding habit is herbivorous because they depend majorly on plants. They eat plant produce. They don't eat any other thing save plant and plant produce. So herbivores are animals that eat only plants or plant products. Do you get that now? Now let's move on to the second one, which is carnivores. Carnivores are animals that eat the flesh of other animals. They are meat eaters. Yes, they are flesh eaters. That is, they eat flesh, meat of other animals. They are called carnivores. You are asking me to spell. Let me spell. CARNIVORES. I spell again. CARNIVORES. Yes, that is carnivores. For herbivores, HERB from the word herb. Yes, herb. HERBIVORES. Herbivores. Now, carnivores are animals that eat the flesh. That is meat. The flesh of other animals. They kill other animals to eat. They usually hunt or catch other animals for food. They are hunters. They hunt for living. They hunt, they prey on another animals to kill them and to eat. So examples of carnivorous animals are lion. Lion is carnivorous animal. Tiger, leopard, eagle, hawk, snake, cat. Yes, cat is carnivore in nature. So you are just giving them because they belong to the same class with this leopard, lion that we have mentioned. Are you getting me now? But because they live at home now, so we give them what we have. So carnivores are animals that eat flesh, that is meat of other animals. They usually hunt or prey on other animals for food. Examples of carnivores carnivorous animals are lion, tiger, leopard, eagle, hawk, snake, and so on. All these animals that I've mentioned, they belong to carnivores class. Then let's move on to another type of feeding habit of animal. Another one is omnivores. Omnivores. These are animals that eat both plants and animals. They eat both plants and animals. They can feed on fruits, vegetables, grains, meat, fish, and insects. Examples of omnivorous animals are human beings. Like us, we can eat vegetables, can eat plant produce, we can eat fruit. Likewise, we feed on flesh. We buy meat and cook and eat. Fish, You get it? Then another one, pigs. Pigs, they are also omnivores. They can eat both flesh and plant produce. Chickens, they are omnivores in nature because they eat insects as well. Dogs, they feed on small fish. Then monkeys, they eat flesh and veggies as well. So all these are examples of omnivorous animals. Then the last one under the feeding habits, which is number 4, is scavengers. Scavengers. Scavengers are animals that feed mainly on dead animals. They feed mainly on dead animals. They help us to clean the environment by eating up the remains of dead animals, and they help reducing the spread of diseases. This one, they eat dead animals. Examples of scavengers are vulture. Vulture is a bird, big one. We have it in southwest parts of this country. So like vulture is a scavenger. They eat dead animals. We have like your hyena. They are scavengers. They eat dead animals. Like jackal, they eat dead animals and so on. So these are the 4 feeding habits of animals that we have. The first one is herbivores. These are animals that eat only plants or plant produce. They feed on grass, leaf, fruit, seed, and so on. So examples are goats, cow, sheep, rabbits, horse, elephant, and so on. Then carnivores, they are animals that eat flesh of other animals. They usually hunt or prey on other animals for food. Examples are lion, tiger, leopard, eagle, hawk, and so on. Then we have omnivores. These are animals that eat both plants and flesh at the same time, like human beings, pig, chicken, dogs, monkey, and bear. Then scavengers are animals that feed mainly on dead animals. Now let's proceed to another subtopic under this, nutrition. We now want to look at the process of nutrition. After the food has been taken, what happened? After the food has been taken, then what happened? Nutrition takes place in 5 main stages. It takes place in 5 main stages. That is, there are 5 stages of nutrition. The first one is injection. Are you following? Process of nutrition. Write it down. There are 5 main stages of nutrition. The first one is injection. Injection is the process of taking food into the body through the mouth. I repeat, injection is the process of taking food into the body through the mouth. Example, eating rice. It passes through what? The mouth. Yam, fruit, or meat, they all pass through the mouth. So injection is the process of taking food into the body through the mouth. Then another stage in the process of nutrition is digestion. Digestion is the process of breaking down complex food into simple, soluble substances that can be absorbed by the body. Digestion is the process of breaking down complex food into simple and soluble substances. The food cannot be absorbed by the body in that solid form. No, it has to be broken down into soluble form that can be digested, that can be absorbed by the body. So digestion is the process of breaking down complex food into simple, soluble substances that can be absorbed by the body. So this is the second stage of nutrition. The second stage in the process of nutrition. The first one is injection, taking food into the body through the mouth. The second one is digestion, breaking down this food into simple soluble substances that can be absorbed by the body. The digestion occur in the mouth. It starts from the mouth. Yes, where an enzyme called taurine, it acts on starch. When we get to that, we explain better. Are you getting me now? Then after that one, it will follow the esophagus down to the stomach, into the small intestine with the help of digestive enzymes that will act on the food. Are you getting me now? So that is digestion. Then the next one is absorption. After the food has been digested, absorption is now the movement of this digested food nutrient through the wall of the intestine to the bloodstream. That is absorption. This is the process in which this digested food is being absorbed by the wall of the stomach and the small intestine into the body, into the bloodstream where they are used. Are you getting me? So absorption is the movement of digested food nutrient through the walls of the small intestine into the bloodstream. These nutrients are then transported to all parts of the body. The first stage in the process of nutrition is to inject the food. You take the food in. Then the second stage is digestion. The food will be digested, broken down into simple soluble form that can be absorbed by the body. Then absorption. This is when the food is being transported to small intestine and absorbed through the wall of the small intestine into the bloodstream, and this bloodstream will now transport it to different parts of the body. Then the fourth one, assimilation. Assimilation is the process by which absorbed nutrients are used by the body cells for energy production, for growth, for repair of worn out tissues, and for building new cells. Assimilation is the process by which absorbed nutrients are used by the body cells for energy, for growth, for repair of worn out tissues, and for building new cells. Then the last stage, which is the fifth one under this process of nutrition, is called ejection. This is the removal of undigested and unabsorbed food materials from the body through the anus as feces. The undigested food is removed from the body through the anus in form of what? Feces. So this is different from excretion. It is different from excretion. Remember that excretion is the removal of metabolic waste products such as urine, sweat, and carbon dioxide. That one is different. But ejection is the removal of undigested food from the body through the anus in form of feces. So we have talked about the process of nutrition. We have 5 stages in this process of nutrition. The first one in order. The first one is injection. The food is taken into the body through the mouth. After that, digestion. This complete food is broken down into simple soluble form. Are you getting me now? Into simple soluble form that can be absorbed by the body. Then the next one is absorption. This digested food is absorbed through the wall of small intestine into the bloodstream, and the bloodstream will transport it to different parts of the body. Then after the absorption, then we move on to assimilation. That is the process in which the absorbed nutrients are used by the body cells for growth. Are you getting me? For energy production, for repairing worn out tissue in the body, and for building up new cells. Then the last stage is ejection, removal of what? Undigested and unabsorbed food materials from the body through the anus in form of feces. Are you getting me now? Now let's move on to the last phase under this before I open the phone line. Importance of nutrition. Why is nutrition important? Nutrition is important because it provides energy for the body. If you don't eat, you won't have energy to carry out daily activities. Are you getting me now? So nutrition is important because it provides energy for body activities. Then 2, it promotes growth and development. If you don't eat, you can't grow. So for proper growth and development, nutrition is very essential. You need to feed so that you will grow. Then 3, nutrition is important to repair worn out or damaged body tissues. It is important to repair worn out or damaged tissue. If you get hurt, you need to feed so that this worn out tissue will be repaired and grow again. Then it helps the body resist diseases. Eating healthy diet will help your body system to fight against diseases. Then it helps in maintenance of healthy body function. It helps in maintenance of healthy body function. Then it improves overall health and well-being. So the importance of nutrition, as I mentioned, are it provides energy for the body activities, it promotes growth and development, it helps to repair worn out or damaged tissues in the body, it helps the body resist diseases, it helps to maintain healthy body functions, and lastly, it helps to improve overall health and well-being. So far these are the importance of nutrition. Today we have talked about the feeding habits in animals. We have talked about the 4 feeding habits in animals. We have talked about the carnivores, the herbivores, the omnivores, and the scavengers. Then we have talked about the process of nutrition, the 5 stages in the process of nutrition: the digestion, the injection, the digestion, the absorption, the assimilation, and the ejection. Then lastly, we talk about the importance of nutrition. So I'm going to open the phone lines now to call in. We have questions here. 070-4700-3969. I repeat, 070-4700-3969. Hello. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Raul Blessing. I'm calling from Odonia.
Unwawulu Blessing. Good morning, Blessing. How are you?
I'm fine, ma.
How was your night?
It was fine.
Oh, are you ready for today's question, Blessing?
Yes, sir.
All right. Blessing.
Sir?
Can you explain what you understand by the scavengers? Scavengers.
They feed on dead animals.
Scavengers feed on dead animals.
Yes.
All right. Can you give me examples of animals that fall under these scavengers?
Dogs, hyenas.
Vultures, hyenas. Thank you. Congratulations, Blessing. So
Okay, sir.
we'll give you a call after the program. Thank you for calling. So 070-4700-2969. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm fine.
Please, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Zainab.
Janet what? Zainab what? Bint Al-Maruf. Good morning, Zainab. Have you been reached?
No.
All right. Don't worry, I'll do something about it today. We have a lot, that's why. So we get to you this week. God's grace. So are you ready for today's question, Zainab?
Yes.
All right. List the 5 stages of process of nutrition. Injection. Digestion. Absorption.
Yes.
Pardon?
Assimilation.
And ejection. Where does absorption take place in the stomach?
Through the wall of the small intestine to the bloodstream.
Thank you so much, Zainab. Congratulations. We call you after the program. 070-4700-3969. Hello.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Good morning, please. What's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Emmanuel. I'm calling from Holy.
Emmanuel.
Yes, sir.
Emmanuel what?
Olarinde.
Pardon?
Olarinde.
Olarinde Emmanuel. From where? Oluwo. Are you ready for your question this morning?
Yes.
All right. This is your question, Emmanuel. What is the difference between absorption and assimilation?
Sir?
What is the difference between absorption and assimilation?
Absorption is the movement of digestive food being absorbed through the wall of small intestine. While assimilation is the process by absorb nutrients are used by the body cells for energy, for growth, for building body tissues, and for building other tissues.
Thank you, Emmanuel. Which comes first between these two? Is it assimilation or absorption?
Absorption.
Absorption. Thank you, Emmanuel. Congratulations, Emmanuel. 070 4700 2969. Hello.
Hello.
Hello, good
Sir,
morning.
it's blessing.
Pardon?
It's blessing.
Blessing what? One.
Yes.
All right.
Can I answer another question?
Let's give someone else a chance to win on the show. Blessing. Thank you. 070.
Hello, sir.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, good morning. Please, what's your name and where are you calling from?
My name is Tosin from Apata.
Tosin what?
Oluwafumlayo.
Oluwafunmilayo. Tosin. Okay, what's the name of your school, Tosin?
The name of my
School.
African Church Grammar School, Apata.
Pardon? I didn't get that.
African Church Grammar School.
Okay,
Apata,
African Church Grammar School, Akpata. Okay. Are you ready for today's question, Emmanuel?
Yes, sir.
Tosin rather. Okay. All right. Give me, this is your question, Emmanuel. We talk about the feeding habits in animals. We talk about herbivores, carnivores, and omnivores. So please, what is the difference between carnivores and omnivores?
Okay, carnivorous animals, they feed on flesh alone, but herbivorous animals feed on plants.
Yeah, but I ask you between carnivores and omnivores.
Those omnivores.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, they feed on both plants
Which one?
feed and chicken feed.
Which one?
And animal feed.
Okay. Omnivores, they feed on both plants and animals, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Emmanuel. Please give me the last digit of your phone number. The last 3 digits of your phone number. The last 3 digits of your phone number, Emmanuel.
2096, sir.
Pardon?
2096.
2096. All right.
96.
All right. Thank you, Emmanuel. We'll give you a call after the show.
2596.
All right. Thank you for joining us on the program. We won't be able to pick more calls on the show this morning. Our times are gone. Thank you for joining us on the program this morning. Please do wait to join us next week by 8 a.m. for another interesting class on Kiddies Lounge. I'm so happy to hear your voice. Thank you for joining us today. Please do wait to join us next week. Until then, remember that learning is fun. Good morning.
Special part, it's true. Into